What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another 2019 Rumboyz Fantasy Network Fantasy Football Summit. And today, got the homies around, got the posse around. We're going to discuss quarterbacks. Ain't that right, Ty?
Yes, sir. J-Love, what up?
Hell yeah. But as always, y'all already know who these two guys are. Let me start it off with the other members of the crew, the Pirate Gang. Ladies and gentlemen, Rumboyz Northeast. What's good?
Dilly. What is good, everybody from the East Coast?
Hell yeah. And of course, last but not least, the man that makes it all happen. You read his articles every day.
Yo, what up, guys?
Rumboyz Central.
You're the guy who really makes it happen over here, but I'd say you and Ty and everybody. Oh, Try It. Thanks for coming. Oh, Try It says, where's Kirk Cousins? We'll get to it, Try It. You just wait, man. We'll get to it. Don't worry about it.
Treat, we got you. Let me make sure that my volume is down here so I can keep up with the chat. I see we got Zach,
finally in the chat.
Poppy Goquan, good old Pete, Anthony Young and Nelly. Yes, Anthony Young and Nelly, the Adam Rank debate will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So here, let me just make sure my volume is all the way up so I can hear you guys.
Good shit, J-Love.
Generational debate, guys. You won't want to miss it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. I've been putting in that study time. I've been keeping my head in the books. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We're gonna, start off kind of how we always have. Ty, how did you want to do this? Just a 1 through 3 style?
How many quarterbacks you guys got on your list?
I did 20.
I have 27.
That's a weird number, but cool.
I did 20.
All right, hey, we'll rock like 25 of them then, and Bobby, you can just put together our last 5. We say you can decide how that goes in your head.
All right.
But I feel like we could probably run through 5s. We could probably run through 5s then if we're only doing 25 of them.
Let's get it. Well,
yeah.
I would like to
Five's a good number. 5's a good number to run through.
All righty. Well, I would. You want to go first?
I mean, I got no problem going first.
Let's go.
All right. So, Andrew Luck is not my number 1, J-Love. I'm sorry to ruin your day. My numero uno is the dude who did it last year, who broke records last year, who is the man to beat. I don't care who his wide receivers are. It is Patrick Mahomes. He's numero uno. That's a thing.
That might be a universal decision on the Rumboyz.
And it should be. Honestly, even without Hill, like you can probably determine that he's probably number 1.
Yeah. Yep. So, sportscaster, number 1 overall, if you're drafting a quarterback, should be
Patty Mahomes.
Patty Mahomes.
Yes, sir.
Do you have Patty Mahomes, JD? I saw your face. Did you select Patty Mahomes number 1?
I say he's the best player in the league. Yeah, he is the best quarterback and the best player in the league.
Cool.
Solid. All right, so my number 2. I know at least a couple lists I were looking at. There was kind of a couple differences between 2 through 3 and 4. But number 2, I am going to go Deshaun Watson. I am going to go with him because have you seen what receivers he has? Will Fuller is back and healthy. I mean, we know what the other side.
Fuller will never play a full season though.
But he's gonna start out. He's gonna be fine, and honestly, he's a good complement to Hopkins on the other side. So,
put it this way:
if he ever put him in number 2, that's great.
If Fuller ever did stay healthy and have a full season, dude, that is a scary tandem.
Sure, you'll see where my boy's at.
I still worry about Watson's health too, but I agree with you. He could be transcendent.
I don't worry necessarily
so.
a whole lot about his health. Yes, I get it's a catastrophic injury, but
no, he came back. He came back strong.
He came back good. He came back strong. It looked like it worked out well. And again, they don't have a run game. Like they're going to have to rely on him to pass the ball quite a bit. And he does. Not that he is one of the like dual threat looks to run kind of guys, but he is smart and he knows when he has a wide open 15 to 20 yards to take some running yards.
Also,
Listen, I am about old school quarterbacks. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an old school quarterback kind of guy. So, like, that classic pocket passer guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Watson is He's one of the very few guys. Like him, when I think running quarterback that has made it in the NFL,
he's one of the few.
It's Watson.
He's not just, he's a thrower though. He's a
I'm with JD. He is not a go-to runner.
No, but he can't. But he can't. He is actually like a dual threat guy.
Again, he's smart enough in my head that if he doesn't have somebody open and he doesn't want to force that ball in, he will take a free 15 to 20 yards, and that's smart. So
no, absolutely. But
if Russell Wilson had receivers, I'd give it to him.
Yeah.
Number 3, number 3, I am going to go Andrew Luck. Yes, because, again, I mean, Andrew Luck deserves to be a top 5 quarterback. He is the dude. He did increase his receiving core this year by getting Campbell. They don't have any type of running game, so he's going to have to be a factor. He's going to have to be good. So I'm putting him at top 3. I like him at number 3.
And it took him a while to get going, too. But now that he's back up and healthy and worked out,
he's going to be a top 5, guaranteed.
Yeah, he could have a really good year.
For sure.
And then 4 and 5.
4, I got, sadly, I wish I could put him at like 38, Aaron Rodgers.
So, hey, really quick, fantasy family, let me just shout out to the fantasy family, by the way, for all your love and support that you give us. But to our fantasy family here on our show, in the chat, that's just because he's a Bears fan.
Yeah, straight up. No, straight up. Aaron Rodgers is going to be a top 5 quarterback. I have him at number 4, though. If you honestly think about it, the last, forever, he's been a number 1 or number 2. He's number 4 now because his receiving core is going down. I'm not sure how he's going to work out with his new head coach. They still are searching for a running game, but it's Aaron Rodgers, so he's going to be a top 5 guy. It's a thing. 5, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to take Baker at number 5.
Baker.
I'm going to take Baker number 5 just based on the threats that he has around him, and I think they're going to let the dude throw the ball. So,
hey, I see that HCTR Cody Parkey in the chat. I'm gonna get Adam ranked tomorrow, bro. He a Bears fan, so I can't go too hard on Adam, but I'm ready.
Low key, you know what? I might save it for after, but I got his ass when I was watching that thing. He just shits on the Bears.
He kind of shitted on the Bears.
I was like, dude, you're a Bears fan. You're just trying to make people not think you're biased, and just the Bears will lose this one. The Bears will lose this. I'm about to be like, yo, go be a fucking Sox fan.
Go be a Sox fan. So let's get into the next set of 5. Let's let Rumboyz Central go. It sounds like your list is fairly similar.
Yeah. Wait. So hold on. 4 was
Rodgers and then Mayfield.
Okay.
Hey, what up?
So are you going next, Bobby, or me?
Go ahead. You can go, JD, and I'll.
Okay.
So you could do 6 through 10, and I'll do 10 through 15.
So mine, especially my top 10, is very much based on staying healthy. Very, very much that. I kept that into consideration. But I don't deny talent at all. So, obviously, it is pretty similar to Ty's. I got Patty Mahomes for number 1. Like I said, he's the best player in the NFL, obviously. And then I have Andrew Luck at number 2. For the same reasons Ty said. And then I have Russell Wilson, actually, at number 3. And that's because I think that he's just going to come out this year, probably throw 40 touchdowns on 9 picks with probably 4,000 yards. And I think he's going to be reliable, and he could get a few rushing touchdowns. I think he's going to have a big year this year, not because of his receivers or anything, but just because, he signed a big contract. He's been getting better and better. For number 4, you might find it interesting. I have Jared Goff. He had a hell of a year
last year.
And he looks like he's going just straight up. His stock is just shooting up. 40 touchdowns on 9 picks or something, or 8 picks, or I don't even know. I could see them both having 40 touchdowns. It says, why no Drew Brees? I'll get to Drew Brees. Don't worry, bro. But I'll answer that question really quick if you guys want. I think Drew Brees is not going to get as many throws this year as he even got last year or the year before that because his arm Not that it's deteriorating, but it's probably not as reliable as it once was.
I feel that.
Yeah. So, anyone else want to comment on why no Drew Brees?
I mean, other people's list may be different, so I don't want to go too deep into that one.
Yeah, okay. In reality, Drew Brees is my next quarterback.
So. All right. So for 4, I had Goff, and then 5, I have Aaron Rodgers if he can stay healthy. Obviously, that's the clincher.
Yep.
So, it don't matter. We'll get this quad and come back to beat the Bears. It don't matter. It's Aaron freaking Rodgers.
Aaron freaking Rodgers. Anyway, let's hear it, Bobby.
Hold on, Bobby. I'm trying to do 6 things at once here. Hold on a second.
You want me to go?
No, I'm trying to bring my.
Well, yeah, take your time. Take your time. We got some comments, anyways, in Sportscast I want to jump into. J Love dying and trying to kill me over here that Matt Ryan is not the top 3 quarterback. Like, bro, I love me some Matty Ice.
I'm 28-3. 28-3.
Oh my. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Anyway, a non-Super Bowl type thing, dude. Matt Ryan has the weapons around him, but his consistency is just not up there. I mean,
he's a yoker. He's a yoker in the playoffs.
It's just not there. Like Aaron Rodgers, I just said, dude. Like Aaron Rodgers is gonna put up at least probably a touchdown and like 200 yards a game because of Aaron on a bad game for Rodgers. You know what Mahomes can do, and honestly, I think Watson starts balling the hell out. At least has a couple games where he destroys people.
Yeah. Let's just keep in mind, folks, that we are talking about fantasy football.
Right.
Yeah, fantasy football. So it's not like it's just individually what quarterback's the best. It is
exactly. So we are looking at analytics and different things and different numbers that you guys may not be looking at in your day-to-day. So just want to put that out there. Bobby, what you got?
All right. So me and Ty's list is really similar. Except I had Breeze in at. I had Breeze in at 5.
Interesting.
I like that.
Like outside the top 3 for sure, because people are gonna underestimate how like losing Ingram for them was big. Latavius Murray is nowhere near the running that I like Ingram 10 times better than Murray.
Yeah,
I do think that's going to affect that. I do think that'll affect that offense. And just the touches, like they're gonna use. I think they're gonna use Kamara. They're gonna use Kamara as a 3-down running back now. So I think he'll lose some touch. He'll lose some opportunities to that.
Honestly, my thing with the Saints offense is they're just Sean Payton is too good of a coach. As weird as it sounds, just like if you're fourth quarter, Mahomes and the Chiefs will still throw the ball. They're going to be like, it's 3rd and 8. Let's throw the ball.
Yeah.
Sean Payton's like, no turnover. No turnover.
My top 5. My top 5 are it's Mahomes, Watson, right? Luck, and then Mayfield, and then Breeze.
You don't have Rodgers in top 5?
No, okay. I have him at. Hold on.
So me and you are the same.
I have him at 7.
Bobby, me and you are fairly the same with the exception of Breeze. Breeze does not make it into my top 5. He makes it just one position out on the outside.
6.
Now the quarterback that I move into my spot, of course, I go Mahomes, Luck. I go Mahomes, Luck, Watson. I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield just because of what he did in the last about 10 weeks of the regular season. He was a top 10 quarterback in fantasy football. I think he's gonna pick up and if not excel that with having Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Njoku, so on and so forth. The Browns look super.
All of those, if Freddie Kitchens can get all of those egos to kind of pull in the right direction, that team is going to be a fantasy wet dream.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna love everything about the Browns. So I got Mayfield at 4, but the quarterback that I'm putting at 5 for me is Russell Wilson. This guy year in, year out, if you draft him on your fantasy lineup, you're grateful that you got him. It's very rare where you're like, the reason why I lost this week is because of Russ. Like those words just don't happen often. It doesn't matter who his receivers are, he makes it happen.
Well, as much as cringy as I think Russell Wilson is, and I do think he's cringy.
Yeah.
He will, if it's not there, he does no problem throwing it 4 rows into the stands and just living for the next series.
He's very smart quarterback, very high intelligent quarterback.
I like Russell Wilson there at 5. And then, we could continue on. Ty, what you got at 6 through 10?
So 6 are I'm kind of filling in some of these things that you guys said. Drew Brees is my number 6. Again, him and Baker are very within like 2 points of 5 and 6. So Brees is my 6. Russell Wilson is my 7. Only reason he's not my top 5 is I don't trust the Seahawks defense to have him on the field as much as they had in previous years. I agree that he's a dynamite quarterback, though. Number 8.
He just doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
I agree. Again, my only thing is, like I said, is just the fact that the defense is not what it was.
What it used to be.
He will, yes, that means he's maybe coming from behind a little bit more, but it also means that he doesn't touch the field as much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Still top 10 for sure. Number 8 is the man of Jay loves his dreams, Matt Ryan. He is a top 10 guy, my dude. I do have him at number 8. Like I said, the weapons around him are just too good to not consider, but he is just not – I don't know. He's not a home run hitter for me. Like, he might be slightly consistent, but I don't see games where he throws 4 or 5 touchdowns. And Mahomes will do that like 6 times. Andrew Luck will do that like 3 times. Baker will probably do that 4 times. Like, Matt Ryan is just not a –
Baker Mayfield has a chance this year to like cement himself as a serious threat.
Yeah,
for sure.
This is the year he makes himself look legit.
Or like shit.
That's the other half of it though. He either makes himself look like a legitimate like threat to some of these NFL records that are up, or he's gonna be looked at as a joke.
Or people go, damn, maybe Eli wasn't that bad.
Oh my fucking gosh. Please don't let the Giants fans in the chat hear you say that. They're gonna go crazy.
Trust me, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he goes over.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna miss most about Eli? The dirt face.
Dirt faces. We were talking about that earlier.
The dirt face.
Daniel Jones has a couple in there.
Yeah. So really quick. Karam asks, which round do I draft Baker Mayfield? So don't think necessarily round specific when we're drafting quarterbacks in fantasy football. Think range.
Round.
Yeah, think range of rounds.
Round. Huh? Third round. Third or
fourth. No. Like
how many people are in your league?
How about this?
I think second or third.
You base it off of the Baker Mayfield is the kind of guy someone is going to be like, fuck it, I'm taking him over Andrew Luck, over Aaron Rodgers, just because he's that guy. Brandon Enger in the chat if you're in here.
Yeah.
So people are going to do that. So if you really need Baker that bad, you might have to risk it a little bit.
So let's not focus too much on necessarily the name attached to the question. Just mainly focus on when you're drafting, quarterback, rounds 4 through 6 is where you should really, really be looking. Third round, you should probably get one of those top tier tight ends that we spoke about in our previous episode. But or either third round, you're still building up running backs and receivers.
Look, right. Look, running back, receiver, tight end, quarterback.
Yeah, how you do those first 2 or 3 rounds, all subjective.
After looking at that tight end list, man, the tight end you might have to go high priority this year because it's kind of thin.
Yeah,
like we talked about that. There's 9 that actually are worth a damn, and then the rest are you're throwing darts in the dark after the 9th ranked tight end.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure I put it out there for strategic purposes. 4 through 6 is when you're looking at drafting your quarterback.
Yeah.
You did your 5 fully.
I'm through 8.
Through 8, 9, and 10.
So tied on. Yeah, he's got 9 and 10.
So my number 9 is Jared Goff. He was already up there in one of our lists. Yes, again, the weapons around him. I do think they run the ball too much for him to be a top 5 guy. They will run the ball less now that Gurley has his little knee situation going on. But I do have him numero 9. 10, I'm just going with.
Wait, you have Goff at 9?
Goff at 9.
Okay.
Goff at 9. 10 is a little bit of a stretch just because there's a whole lot of weapons that are slightly missing, but I'm going consistency on this one, and I'm going Big Ben at 10 because the dude has never failed anybody in fantasy football, and even if they're on the 2-yard line, he's probably going to throw the ball. And they go for a lot more 2-point conversions than you would think out of nowhere and randomly. Yeah. And that's 2 points for you. It's not just some BS.
Well, they had to go for a lot of 2 points last year, remember, because they had their kicker sucked.
And I'm sure there's going to be no reason Mike Tomlin stops that.
Dono Hype from Nitro Online.
Dono Hype! Nitro! That's my boy.
Hell yeah. Letting it know, great advice, big love y'all way, and a lot of cheers. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
No, for sure. J-Love, I'm with you. He said the team ain't good enough, but Ben's consistency is. Team around him isn't good enough. I totally agree. I think Juju, as good as he is a step down from Antonio, but I think those two will lock it down, and James Conner is a solid back who actually can catch out of the backfield.
Robbie does those, so here's a little free advertisement. Robbie does those, is your team fantasy friendly? There's a lot of huge questions on the Steelers. Like, what's Juju going to do when he gets that number 1 ranked shutdown, lockdown corner every game? And he doesn't have Antonio drawing that. You know what I mean? Because Juju's fast enough and agile enough to beat the number 2 guy and help over the top. Right?
They do have other
but
receivers.
It's going to be a different story this year, man.
I mean,
can James Conner live up to what he did last year?
No, because there's a guy named Benny Snell Jr. that's going to take some of the carries.
Yeah, okay,
but that's what I'm saying. So
I'm
a guy like Benny Snell, he's obviously he could possibly, let's say he has a killer preseason, he's going to eat into Conner's catch. So there's the Pittsburgh Steelers are one of those teams where you may want to think twice about some of those guys.
My only difference with that is Antonio is a number 1 corner taker, but yes, he's a speed guy, but he's a possession receiver. Antonio Brown is a possession receiver. It doesn't matter where he's going to catch it. Juju is a speed threat. So these number 1 corners might be number 1 corners, but they don't have the wheels that Juju has. So even if it's a fucking go route on a 70-yard route, Juju's gonna.
But you know how you beat that is you play cover 2 with a safety over the top.
Well, I'm just saying,
for sure they can't do all that.
Accurate, dude.
Exactly.
Really
no.
Accurate.
So to back up Ty's Big Ben pick just a little bit more. With Big Ben, he's always been consistent. This has been a guy that has always lived up to his level of play.
He's like a roach. The dude he
doesn't go away.
He doesn't go away. And the guy just always finds a way to get the team into the playoffs. The guy just finds a way.
Exactly. So therefore I can back based off of that and just how tough of a quarterback Ben is, I could view the logic behind Ty's pick and where he selected him.
You put Big Ben at what, 10?
10.
Where did I?
Yep.
I had him just outside. I had him at 11.
Yeah.
So
and again, that's taking a gamble on Juju being Juju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's slide over to Rumboyz Central. Let's get his next 5.
All right, sounds good. I just had to update something, but I already got that page. So
look at you working while you work.
Well, I also I'm talking to Try It too, and he says he's got Derek Carr for top 10. I don't personally, but I find that interesting.
Wait.
He also wants to say, when is Robbie putting Dak if he never picks Cowboys?
Triet. Let me just get this straight.
Sorry, I'm
under 20.
Keep on saying Try It.
Triet has
I got Deshaun Watson.
Triet,
if he can stay healthy, I think.
What up, Bobby?
What's up?
Triet, what kind of drugs are you on?
Can we talk about how not top 20 Derek Carr is real quick before JD does that?
Well, let's let JD go. I want JD to go.
Derek Carr is the juice that comes out of the dumpster when you compact it.
Hold up, Bobby.
I seriously think if Deshaun Watson can stay healthy, he can be a transcendent superstar. So I have him at 6, but I think he can easily pass Rodgers and Goff and probably Wilson on my list. just if he stays healthy. But just for fantasy reasons, I'm not drafting him past those guys because I'm worried. You know what I mean? I'm just worried about that health. So and then for 7 actually, I have Cam Newton, believe it or not. And here's why. I think he's poised to have one of those that last year of his just physical balance. I really do. Because he put it all on the line the year that he went 15-1. And I think he wants to do that again because I think he's been unhealthy. He's had trouble. He hasn't got the arm, but I think he's going to have some ridiculous rushing stats this year. And then number 8, I also have Ty Boogie's choice in Matt Ryan.
Who the fuck?
God damn it! Who's calling?
Every single year, Matt Ryan is
JD, airplane mode your shit, bro.
That was me. That was the Skype. That was the fucking business line. Go ahead, JD.
Well, airplane mode that.
Baker Mayfield, I got him at 9, and I mean he'll be interesting. Like I feel the same way I feel about Deshaun Watson with Baker, because I feel like he can jump to like the top 5, but I'm waiting to see it. And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at his coach. I'm looking at his game plan. I want to know if the game plan is going to be good. If the game plan fizzles out and he ends up throwing like 170-yard game, not that he is prone to do that, but it's possible with the second-year quarterback. So, and then number 10, I got Big Ben. I think the fact that he has his team, like his team is basically like totally under control now. The autonomy thing, like that's necessarily a good thing, but I don't know. It could work really well. You never know. Like all these like personalities around him doing their own thing, and he was his own big personality. So now he basically got all the power. So that's what I got.
Cheese. I think your mouse ate your cheese. I might need some new cheese to get running.
Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit, but I'm able to make you out. I'm able to make out what you're saying.
I just want to make sure it goes through clean and stuff.
But you got my top 10.
You need to fire that rat and hire another one.
That one caught the cheese, bro.
Yeah, no,
anymore.
But I was able to get your top 10. You had Big Ben at the 10th spot.
I had Big Ben at the 10th spot.
Yep. Okay, let's go Rumboyz Northeast.
All right, so we going 6 through 10, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. 6. Robbie, Ty, me and you we had some guys in the same spots. So 6, I went with let me find my list here. Sorry, guys. All right, I went Rodgers at 7. Wentz at 6 if he could stay healthy.
Wow. Wentz at 6.
Wentz at 6.
I like it.
Rodgers at 7. Ryan at 8. Jesus Christ. Fucking Goff at 10 and Wilson at 9.
Okay, solid. So I mean, again, we got like the same basic group of guys. It's all just a little mixed up, jumbled up, depending on how everyone feels about health thing going on with it. But
yeah,
we're pretty consistent top 10.
Yeah,
it's gonna be dangerous this year, y'all.
This is where I go. So this is where I go. I got Matt Ryan 6, 7 Aaron Rodgers. Just because I know I respect what you said, and your division. I worry about the health, and I worry about the decrease in the playbook of McCarthy no longer being there, and I don't think that him and LaFleur are going to get along. This is just me personally.
Oh, I agree. Trust me. The only reason Aaron Rodgers is top 5 guy is because Aaron freaking Rodgers and he beats my Bears every time.
He has to face the Vikings and the Bears 4 times.
If Rodgers wasn't such a Class A douchebag and actually listened to somebody once in a while, he might be up there with Brady and Breeze.
Yeah. And that's that.
Look at this. Look at the talent the dude had around him in 2010, 2011.
He's just an asshole, dude. He is. That's his attitude is what's holding him back. Exactly. So that's why he slips for me. I got two more, right? No. Yeah, I did Ryan Rodgers. And then of course, obviously I'm gonna go golf, just because what he did last year, especially towards the end of the season. I'm then gonna follow up with Phillip Rivers. I just really like Phillip Rivers and what he does. Keenan Allen, especially if Keenan Allen healthy. And then
Can I switch one of my? That reminds me. I'll take Rivers at 10.
Okay, yeah.
Rivers at 10 because the dude during the regular season is a stat monster.
Yeah, I don't like that he fell so farly on Fantasy Pros. They have him as a tier 3 quarterback. I don't like that. I completely 100% disagree with that.
He's during the regular season, which is basically when fantasy takes place. He's a stat monster. He's got to be top 10, top 12.
Yeah, and then at 10 I put Big Ben, just because all the reasons that we stated. He's Big Ben.
Treat says Ty is still salty when Rodgers made a Packers comeback.
Yeah.
He's probably not as salty. Hold on. He's not as salty as I am when Aaron Rodgers, with fucking 7 seconds left on the clock, we're in the playoffs, all right, and he just launches a Hail Mary, and it was we had the Packers beat. It was good. It was good. And then just 7 seconds left.
Bro, he got hurt and came back in the game to beat us. He could have just got hurt, came back and threw a Hail Mary touchdown winning pass.
Did he not play next week too? Just to the Bears. He's like, fuck you guys, I have to beat you.
I hate him.
Let's go through 11 through 15. Ty Boogie.
Honestly, Robbie might take a Cowboy before I ever take Aaron Rodgers in fantasy. And if that doesn't tell you that I'll never take him, I don't know what does.
Rodgers thinks he's the whole team. He doesn't think anything of anybody else.
Correct.
And that's if he just listen with Valdez-Scantling and Devontae Adams and Jimmy Graham. If he just threw the ball to the open receiver, the guy would be all right. But he tries to do too much, and he ends up overexerting himself. And then it's the guy. He is his own worst enemy. That's why I stay away from him in fantasy. He's his own worst enemy.
He's got the Melo syndrome, except he's won a ring. Sorry, Melo. That was sad.
Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers' skill level. Aaron Rodgers' skill level is up there with some of the best of them, right?
Yeah.
But the dude, he should have.
What?
Aaron Rodgers should have 3 rings. Should.
The problem is we're doing a fantasy football summit, and all that matters is the first thing you said. So you have to put him on the list.
But that's what I mean. His talent alone warrants being on the list. But he's his own worst enemy.
I agree. So 11 through. Let's do 11 through 13. Let's do 3.
Yeah, 11 through 13.
We'll slow it down a little bit. Let's do 3 because I feel like the top were all the same.
Yeah, this episode's going by super fast.
Yeah. All right, so I'll do 11 through 13. 11. Phillip Rivers. Dude deserves it. He's not top 10 because I can't do 10A or 10B. He would be.
I really don't have a problem with putting Rivers top 10 though. I if you take him top 10. I would say good on you. It's a good move.
My only thing with him not being top 10 is I don't see a number 1 receiver or even a top 10, top 15 receiver for him.
But he's Phillip Rivers.
Well, listen, here's the thing, right? He has a number 1 receiver, but he can't stay on the goddamn field.
Correct. So
Keenan Allen, if you draft Keenan Allen, you better draft him in the 4th round because you have to allot for a 6-game injury.
Yeah.
I agree. And I get that he got hurt, but they loved Melvin Gordon last year. They thrived off of Melvin
Gordon.
Quarterbacks, they need a good running back to balance it out.
Melvin Gordon pretty much carried my team to a fantasy title last year.
So I'm saying. Well, that team's a lot of help. And Keenan Allen coming back, staying healthy. Melvin Gordon, if he can create a run game and let Rivers have some time in the pocket. Rivers is still a top 15 for sure. 12, I'm finally going to throw Cam Newton in there because it's Cam Newton.
This is where you put Cam. Yeah.
This is where I'm putting Cam. Again, he more or less doesn't have a number one receiver. I like Keenan Allen, but like Cam does not have a number one receiver, and Greg Olsen is the definition of 3 games and is done for season. Like it's the definition of it.
I like it.
500 yards rushing.
Jesus. 13, I am going to go Carson Wentz here. This is a lot of health, but he has too many weapons around him to not be decent or at least have the opportunity to be decent.
How can you
Louis Riddick fucking love Ty Boogie right now. So Louis Riddick, whenever we make it and you go back and you watch our stuff and you see this,
you, Louis Riddick,
because you know how I feel, Louis. I've edited you on Twitter. Go ahead, Bobby.
Okay, but number 13 quarterback is not
good.
MVP.
You're good.
How can you? Here's my thing with the Eagles, right? How can you not throw the ball to Alshon Jeffrey every 5th play?
Because Nick Foles
was the QB.
Was the quarterback. With Wentz, it will go to Jeffrey.
That's what I mean. Like, how can you not throw the ball in every 4th or 5th play?
It's a giant now.
It's a giant. Yeah. Regardless, it will go to Alshon Jeffrey now that Wentz is back at quarterback.
No, I'll back that take. I'll back that one.
But you know what I mean? It's like Carson Wentz clearly knows how to distribute the ball better than Foles did. It was that Super Bowl run that the Eagles made. It was the Nick Foles and Zach Ertz show.
Correct. Yeah. And before that, when they were winning games before that, it was Jeffrey and Wentz.
Exactly.
So now we're just have to see how they get back to it.
But see, Aguilar was thrown in that mix too. Carson Wentz knows how to distribute the ball. Nick Foles
catch the ball
because Carson Wentz is one of those quarterbacks where the football IQ is he can go in 2 seconds. He can go from 1 to 4, all 4 reads in 2.5 seconds.
Absolutely.
With Nick Foles, he couldn't do that.
No, Wentz is a solid pocket presence that, like you said, can go from left side to the right side of the field and back in a matter of before someone gets him. Yeah.
Seconds, yeah.
I mean, placing him 13th.
I got 13.
Yeah,
13.
perfect.
He's definitely not 20. He's definitely not after 20, but he's definitely not in the top 10 either.
No, yeah, I mean 15 would be pushing it for me with Wentz.
Yeah, I would say 13 to 15 is a fair ranking.
And he brought me a title when he was in his MVP season. So trust me, I got a little bit of love for Carson Wentz. I picked him up off the waiver wires, bro.
Yo, just hurry up, fucking make your Twitter account. You and Lewis can fucking be friends and just fucking play with each other all goddamn day.
First person I'm following on Twitter. Lewis Riddick.
Lewis Riddick, bro. Let's go to JD. What you got, Rumboyz Central?
All right. So 11 through 13, I got Carson Wentz at 11. If he can stay healthy, I think he'll be really good for a lot of the same reasons Ty provided. I think he's got a good team, and I think he's got a good receiving core, or at least solid receiving core, not elite, but
yeah,
could be. And then 12, I actually have Matt Stafford because I think he's good for fantasy because they don't ever run the freaking ball, and he just sits around and just throws 300 yards with 3 touchdowns and they lose. But it's just whatever.
Wait, watch this. Is that because TJ Hawkinson is someone he'll be throwing to? I knew it. Go ahead, continue.
Yes, that's a little
JD just loves them big farm boy tight ends.
You got Joe Flacco next. You got Joe Flacco next. Joe Flacco next.
Them big old farm boys tight ends. They ain't much for book learning.
They gonna run through for 60 yards.
And then who do you have at 13, or was that your 13?
Them big old farm
12.
boy eating tight ends.
Yeah, farm boys are where it's at. All right, listen.
13.
13, I got Drew Brees. Drew Brees, everybody.
Wow, that man fell all the way to fucking.
Wow, JD, that's low. JD, that's low, man. How you have him that low?
Dude, you just kicked the best.
Because, dude, it's like what Todd said.
They're
not relying on his arm anymore. They have a scheme. They have a game plan. Most of what Drew Brees does lately is play action. And I'm not saying that he like, throws 25 times.
Play action to Michael Thomas over the middle for 40.
Yeah, like
JD, did you smoke? JD, did you smoke before you streamed?
I have him right next to Carson Wentz and Matt Stafford. I mean, what's wrong with that? They all put up 4,000 yards and
wait,
touchdowns.
JD, so let me get this straight, bro.
Look at these stats. Let me show you the stats.
I don't care about your stats.
So let me get this straight.
Throw the best. Don't let stats do it. No.
So let me get this straight. You put Carson emergency room Wentz over
if
Drew
he can
Brees?
stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, and yes, because he's going to be relied upon more. He's going to be relied upon more than Drew Brees is. Drew Brees has Alvin Kamara. He has a superstar running back.
Hey, y'all want
the Eagles?
how Central makes me feel?
Listen.
Drake, I'll be right back. That was my 13th pick, so let me go get my rum.
Go get your fucking rum. You need to take a shot right now.
Your takes can't get worse than that one.
Listen. That you're in. JD should be put in take.
I gotta let my wife in.
JD should be put in take jail for that one.
Yo, where's fucking around the horn?
Dude, yeah, you just got muted. You just lost 5 points. You booted, bro. Oh my god, dude! I'm looking at my list now.
Every time
you have above him, and I am.
Every time Carson Wentz steps on the field, there's a guy with a cell phone, right? There's a guy with a cell phone like this, and the numbers 9-1 are pushed in there.
Not so even. He's already on the phone. He's dropping back. Oh, we'll call you back.
All they got to do is push 1 and send.
Yeah. Well, no. He didn't get hit. We'll call you back. My bad. Oh my god. Oh my lord.
That dude has like he might as well rent a room in the Philadelphia hospital.
Wow. They probably got a Wentz wing.
Yeah.
The Wentz wing, ladies and gentlemen. An extra $400. Carson Wentz has slept in this bed. That's what they charged me the last 6 rooms I've been in. Yeah, it's pretty much every one. God damn. All right. It was.
Yeah. JD needs to be put in take jail for that one.
Oh yeah, dude, Drew Brees, like me on my list, not having Philip Rivers top 10.
Hey,
disrespectful, but like
JD, I love you, bro, but like you need to be put in take jail for that one.
Drew Brees has not been. He is not the focal point of the offense.
Okay, but he was the focal point of last year's offense, and last year's offense was better and ran the ball.
No, he wasn't. The running. What do you mean? They were so elite because they could run and they.
You think Kamara would have done what he did if someone didn't have to be scared as shit of Drew Brees throwing the ball?
Oh no, I'm saying that's what they're doing. That's my point.
Here's where
Kamara so much so that they can like make Drew Brees throw 25 times for 3 touchdowns and like 250 yards. I'm saying Wentz will be used like constantly.
Here's where JD.
Y'all motherfuckers are still debating this?
Yes.
Hey, here's where JD is right though. They did utilize the running backs a lot in the passing game last year.
I assume that'll get even more. The volume will increase.
That
like how many times did you see? How many times in a game?
It's like Brady.
Did you see? How many times in a game did you see Drew Brees hit Kamara on like an 18-yard wheel route? All the time.
Let's
well, I feel the same way about Brady. Like both of them are gonna win the most games. I feel like they're both gonna win like 13 games. Like Brees is gonna win a shitload of games.
Now that you've seen what Kamara can do, how many more teams are gonna put an extra man in the box to stop his running game?
Then he'll change the play right up and destroy you.
Brees said, "Bruh,
Brees is that smart. He'll just destroy you."
Ty, you know what they'll do is they'll go small. They'll go cover 3. You know what I mean? And they'll just put a tight end on, or they'll put a defensive end on the in the flat to keep that from happening.
Really quick, I hate to segue. You guys all right, so we call ourselves the bad boys of sports, but we all know Barstool, right? We all know Barstool Sports.
I'm from Boston. Of course, we know Barstool.
Yeah,
I know Barstool Sports.
So here's the way that Dan Greenberg of Barstool announced the free agency for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is officially on the market and ready to get his dick sucked by any NBA teams.
Freezes my 6.
Let's see. So let's get into Rumboyz Northeast.
Just to reiterate. So for those of you guys who don't know, Kevin Durant literally just turned down $31.5 million to hit free agency.
Get paid more. Yeah.
He just turned down $31.5 million.
That's how much of a commodity he is.
Dude, I heard he was pissed at the Warriors.
Oh,
we'll talk about this.
We'll talk about that later. I just had to throw that out there because it was hilarious.
Who's next? Do another video.
Rumboyz Northeast. Rumboyz Northeast is next.
All right. So what are we doing? What
11 through 13.
Yeah, 11 through 13.
Yep.
11 through 13.
I got strong rum.
All right.
Proof. It's some good stuff.
You know,
it's that black heart.
Could use is some cockpit.
It is black heart.
Distillery. That shit's smooth as hell.
Yep, cockpit.
All right, 11.
Yep, 11.
Big Ben. I had him just outside the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Big Ben. 12. I had Jimmy Garoppolo from San Fran. And 13 was Dak Prescott.
Okay.
We're about to start having some.
No, we're about to start having some debates. We're about to start having some debates.
So 13, I had Dak Prescott.
So what I like about your Garoppolo take is that you and I, we've spoken on Garoppolo and his potential. As long as he's healthy, I could see that. So I don't.
Garoppolo's position, he could jump from like a 13, like a 10 to 15 to like a 9 and 8 or 7.
Possibly with all the upside that Dante Pettis,
the only thing that's going to hurt him,
and Deebo Samuel give him, I could see it.
The only thing that's going to hurt him is Sam Fran needs to develop a running game so he can do what he does.
Exactly. That's what hurts him.
I have a Sam Fran when it comes to Jimmy. I wouldn't draft him as my number 1 guy yet.
And I'm not too far away from
he's a solid number 2 for me.
Yeah, I'm not too far away from your Dak pick, but it ain't there yet. This is where.
But I put him at 13 because like 15 or 16 or 17 to me is too. That's knocking him down to, because the thing with Dak is he makes the throws. You know what I mean? He makes the throws. They're all high percentage throws because they didn't. But I got a feeling this year with the new OC in position, they may take some risk with Dak. They may take some risk with Dak and actually throw the ball down the field and see how he can do.
No, I feel that. With Amari Cooper, yes, they're going to take their shots.
If this was last year, I would have put him at like 15, 16.
I think it depends if they pay him or not.
So
if they don't pay him, I bet you they play conservatively. If they pay him, I bet you they're like.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to make him look good. They don't want to make him. They don't want to make him look good if they don't pay him.
Correct.
So here's what I got going on 11 through 13. Okay, and it's gonna get quite interesting. I'm gonna go with Trubinsky. Trubisky. I'm sorry for my pronunciation.
Wow.
I got Mitch at 15.
He's not even.
That's where I
got
got
25.
I got Mitch at 15.
Nope, I'm putting Mitch at 11.
Because we don't want that.
Right.
Now,
I hope you guys are right.
I am. I'm gonna get my cap on and hit the knee really quick because the next 2 picks, it's all right here. I'm gonna go with Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray and Haskins, guaranteed.
Nope, not Haskins. I'm going with Kyler Murray. Now listen, here's what I'm going to say about Kyler Murray. Nope. Here's what
I have Kyler at 16.
Here's what I'm going to say with Kyler Murray. Okay, and why I have him at 12. All right. Kyler Murray put up for running the exact same running numbers as Josh Allen, who was a end-of-season top rusher for rookies last year.
And Josh Allen, a goofy motherfucker.
Oh, I love Josh Allen. And he combined for the same passing yards over the last 10 weeks of Baker Mayfield's last 10 weeks of football. If we were to convert these numbers mathematically into fantasy football terms, he would have ranked as a top 15 quarterback last year coming in the league. Coming into the league, I get that the tempo of the game is different, but I am going to lock in Kyler Murray at 12 due to the mathematics that have been provided to me.
That's ballsy.
That's what I think of your mathematics.
I don't like that team.
I love
ballsy.
it.
I love it.
And then finally, I am gonna go with Lamar Jackson.
The one thing that wait, did you really you're in take jail too? Lamar Jackson's 25 at best.
Well, actually, hold on. No. Oh shit. No. I wanted to go Cam Newton there. My fault.
Yeah,
I didn't even mention Cam yet. My bad. I was keeping it black. Trust me. I just need to figure it out.
Just take your finger and just flick Lamar Jackson way down to like 28.
Oh my goodness.
That motherfucker is a scrub.
All right, hey, let's just run through real quick. Just do back-to-backs. We'll do 14 and 15, and we'll just go on to the next ones real quick.
Ty, I think me and you have the same 14 and 15.
Dude, we got the same damn list. I'm gonna tell you that coming down the bottom. Honestly, we are very close.
Mine and your list, Ty, is pretty much the same.
It is because my 14 is Prescott. My 14 is Prescott for the same reasons. I mean, he has the potential to do it. Still a running team, but he does have the potential to be top 15. My 15 is Trubisky.
Interesting.
I don't think you guys need to tell me to tell you why Trubisky's a dog. So
I don't know why I have so little faith in him.
Stop.
Here's my take on Mitch. This is Mitch's year. If Mitch doesn't show me some kind of an improvement this year, then I'm gonna be really down. Like he's gonna be like 21.
He's gonna be my next Jay Cutler, bro.
But that's what I mean. This is a huge year for Mitchell Trubisky. Like he needs to show maturation and improvement, or he's going to be down in the bottom third of the quarterbacks.
Bobby, really quick, can you shoot me your cell phone number, please?
Dude, I've already said with Trubisky. They've already interviewed Nagy and kind of asked Nagy how he feels about Trubisky, and he's like, dude, we threw the whole playbook at him. We did not give him any shortcut passes, anything like that. We threw the whole freaking thing at him last year.
Robbie, what do you need my cell number for?
For the post office.
All right. Hold on.
Hey, everyone listening.
You're making me like
you're making an article that will be releasing soon on Rumboyz.com.
Do shit with like technology.
Oh, we lost you that whole time. Bro. We lost you that whole time.
So if you guys are curious about Mitchell Trubisky and what he's been doing in the last couple of years, read my upcoming article, Mitchell Trubisky Year 3.
So honestly, I think Trubisky does come into his own at least a little bit. I mean, again, at least an improvement. I think he throws at least 20 this year, like 25 touchdowns. Starts to limit some interceptions.
Well, what I'm worried about is like
6 tutties in a game.
What I'm worried about with Mitchell Trubisky is I'm worried about him. This is the fantasy football power rankings, but what I'm worried about is with Trubisky is like that he's a system guy, and that he could easily fall off, and that's what I'm worried about. Like I'm worried about him fitting it. Like he already fit into Nagy's system, that's great, but can he evolve past the system?
I don't see anything going back.
It reminds me of Donovan McNabb a little bit.
Like there's only room for an improvement at this point. Like I said, they got a lot of faith in the dude. And if Matt Nagy
this to me, if let's say Mitchell Trubisky comes out and like balls out this year, Chicago should probably consider like re-upping the contract and keeping him there. This is a huge year for Mitch. If Mitch shows like improvements in completion percentage and like just like a smarter player on the field, because I do
more
think
awareness.
Like JD had it exactly. If he shows more pocket awareness and just more game awareness, then definitely then they should definitely pay him the money and keep him there.
And I mean, think about it. If your defense does as good as it does, and he knows how good that defense is, he knows the offense was the problem with them not winning the Super Bowl last year. He knows that. And
I'm wondering if he's getting more accurate or if he just fit the system well.
I will say this: that defense could have given the Saints and could have given the Cowboys a run for their money.
Yeah.
Would have given the Cowboys.
And
the Bears could have gone to the Super Bowl if it weren't for
that Chicago defense could have given the Saints, the Cowboys, and the Rams.
We did give the Rams a run for their money. Yeah. We did that.
But that's what I mean. Think about it. You guys,
Trubisky
if you had Ty, if you guys had a field goal kicker, think about that. Think about this, right? Saints and Brown. No, think about this. Saints.
Yeah.
Saints and Bears.
But we shouldn't have been in that position.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, think about this. If you make that field goal, Saints and Bears in the dome, dude, that game would have been epic.
That would have been one of the.
It would have been. Dude, it would have been.
We wouldn't have. They wouldn't have been
able
to run.
Drew Brees and Mike. It would have been Drew Brees and Michael Thomas, right? Drew Brees, Michael Thomas, and Kamara versus the best defense in the league. That would have been epic.
And they were not a defense to stop. Totally, like it would have been good.
Like many have said, if the playoffs would have been drastically different had the kick went that way.
Here's the thing: if it falls into line, if everything lines up,
turn this into the Chicago fucking Bears podcast.
If all that lines up again, which Chicago, it looks like they got a chance at it again. If Mitch shows the maturation that everybody hopes for, they could be right back in it.
We'll see.
Better be.
Rumboyz Central, 14-15.
14 and 15. Well, it's 15. 15 is I kind of have to put 16 in here too because I really am like 50-50 on both these guys, and I have really strong opinions. But 14 is Rivers. Rivers just is right behind Breeze.
Right.
I feel like they're solid. They're going to use the run game just like Rivers or just like Breeze and just like Brady. I feel like it's the same situation. They're going to kind of age gracefully, but they're still going to be solid starters.
Okay.
And then for 15 and 16 is where I kind of have like, is where I'm like, I have two guys that I seriously don't know who's going to do better. So Dak Prescott, I would say is the guy right here that like probably gets the slight edge, just barely. But I'm keeping my eye on Sam Darnold for that 15 spot too. So Sam Darnold, he is going to be the team for the Jets. He's consistent. Mm-hmm. He has a good arm, and he's very accurate.
You don't worry.
I'm not saying Prescott won't be.
Nope. Let me help you. Let me help you out real quick right here, Rumboyz Central, because he was about to hit you with that Le'Veon's the team, and that was my initial thought. But Le'Veon is actually going to allow the ability to open up the passing game to make Sam Darnold a little bit more efficient. So I can't completely disagree with your pick. Yeah. I don't completely disagree with it. I'd maybe have Sam Darnold a little bit lower, but I like it. I could see it. It's because I could see it, you know?
Yeah,
I will say this. You know what I'm really disappointed in myself as a Patriot fan at?
Tom Brady's not a good fantasy quarterback.
I have him outside I have him in between 17 and 20 this year.
Darnold?
We got the same freaking list.
I think the Patriots are going to run a lot this year.
They should. If they're smart, they will.
Yeah, no, I agree with you there. What do you got for your 14?
I have him in between 17 and 20 because I just don't think they're gonna like. Don't get me wrong.
Do 14-15. We'll get to Brady.
Yep, you gotta do 14-15 first, bro. He wanted to talk about Brady so bad. He was ready.
He's like, we talked about the Bears for like 10 freaking minutes, bro.
I don't even have Brady on
there. So where are we at? Remind me where we're at.
14-15.
All right. So 14.
Let's see this.
Hold on a second. Let me look it up. God damn it.
Is that George's list?
Mm-hmm. No. You put Andy Darnold on the list? No.
Dude, if Andy.
All right, no, we're not talking about Andy Dalton because he's not even on the. No. 14 and 15.
You gotta do 14-15. He's answering text from fans.
I had the same 14-15 as Ty.
Okay.
Prescott, Trubisky, all right, man.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, my 14-15, I'm actually gonna go Kirk Cousins, and then I will finally go ahead. And I'm just gonna mention my guy Josh Allen. Y'all thought I was about to say someone else. I'm gonna go Kirk Cousins, then Josh Allen.
Kirk Cousins.
He has Thielen and Diggs. That's why.
Yeah, but he's got the IQ.
IQ
of a box of rocks.
I get that, but we're also in the bottom.
Can I say
9 box of rocks, though.
Wait, what?
I want to say something about quarterback depth this year. I think this is one of the this is the most depth you're going to find in fantasy for quarterbacks in a while. So do not draft them early if you could.
Yes.
This is
where you're drafting these guys.
If you pick a quarterback in the top 3 rounds, I will reach through this phone and yoke you out.
If you pick a quarterback in the first 3 rounds, I am going to promise you that I will wreck shop on you in fantasy because I'm just going to be better strategically prepared than you are.
Look, you should not draft a quarterback in your top 3 producers should be running backs and receivers. Period. End of story.
Wow, good old Pete.
Bang.
So let's go. Let's go 16 through 18, and then we'll do everyone's final 2 after that.
All right then. 16. I'm surprisingly going to let Robbie J have a little bit of thunder here. I'm going Kyler Murray. I'm gonna go Kyler Murray.
So finally, we agree. I put Kyler in there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got Kyler at 16. Again, that should say a lot. Him being at 16 should say a lot. He's ahead of a lot of starting quarterbacks, to be honest with you. Like, he really is.
Yeah, but a lot of the starting quarterbacks in the NFL are freaking trash.
Well, okay, damn it. I know. No.
Usage is
That's why we're only doing 20 of them.
Yeah. So honestly, Murray, again, I think he's gonna get some help from David Johnson this year, honestly, with the run game. I think Kyler will do some work with his legs, and Larry Fitzgerald is still just a catch-pissing pass. What the fuck am I trying to say? He's a catch-pissing god. That's what it is.
Golden
so the dude doesn't drop it. He's going to continue to do that.
One of the greatest receivers of all time.
Like Father Time zapped him, and for some reason he don't age.
That's what I'm saying. So I got him at 16.
And the guy catches everything.
17, I am going to go Lamar Jackson here. Only because I'm going to count the amount of running that he can do included.
It makes sense. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
If somebody's gonna knock dude the fuck out when he's like,
I agree.
He's gonna be running on like CJ Mosley or something and just get absolutely clocked.
If Duke did not run like he could, he would be under 25 for me. So this is very much based on him also averaging like 50 yards a game and on the ground. So he is my 17. 18, I'm going Kirk Cousins because of his weapons.
There he is.
That's the only reason.
I had Cousins at 20.
And again, only reason is his weapons. Like otherwise, I see no type of
the team around him.
Yes, that's 18.
All righty. Rumboyz Central, 16 through 18.
All right, let's get it. I would say Kyler Murray is at 16, and here's why.
Squad.
All the other guys are like, there's so much depth. Like I was just talking about, there's so much depth that Kyler Murray has the chance to be really special. So you should just get him if you have the opportunity. Not that only if you have another quarterback though.
Yeah, he's QB too.
Now here's the thing. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Arizona beef their lineup in the draft?
They drafted strictly receivers.
Yeah,
strictly receivers.
Arizona's got to be so nasty.
No. I'm saying they picked up. Didn't Arizona pick offensive line too? Or didn't
they got a little bit? Yeah, they got a little few pieces.
I think they picked 2 offensive linemen. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
High risk, high reward.
So yeah, they
number 2 quarterback.
Yeah, he's QB 2.
He's a QB number 2, where you're like, you know what? I might see how well he does. I might go ahead and take him and see.
And here's the thing, right?
He does well. He does well.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's the unknown. He's the unknown.
And I love it.
And then
listen. Everybody doubted Russ, and everybody talked shit all about Russell Wilson and his height and his hand size, and he'd never be able to throw over the linebackers, and his toughness, you know what I mean? Everybody talked a lot of shit on Russell Wilson.
And here it is. We all have Russ in the top 10.
But this is what I mean. Everybody talked a lot of shit on Russ, and Russ just the dude, he's like the smart version of Big Ben.
Yeah.
He just the guy just finds ways to win.
We'll just hope that Murray's going to be identical. We'll just hope that Murray's going to be identical. Your take on Murray, Rumboyz Central?
Iverson Vlogs, let's go.
My take on Murray is that he like high risk, high reward. I think that yeah, like Ty said, if they can get the running game going a little bit with David Johnson, they could be really dynamic. I worry about the O-line, but at the same time, he's got the legs for it not to matter a little bit, so he can maybe have that luxury. It just depends on him. It really does. It depends on Murray. There's going to be a lot of pressure on him, a lot more pressure than there was even on Rosen last year. So,
yeah, but you know what?
Kind of all his mentality.
To me, JD, you're right, man. Rumboyz Central, he's right. There is going to be a lot of pressure on Kyler, but I do think Rosen was kind of. I don't think
got a lot of talent.
I don't think Rosen was built to handle the pressure. I think Kyler can handle it. I think Kyler
can handle it.
Yeah,
I think Kyler can handle it. There's only one thing that Kyler doesn't like, and what's that?
The media, bro. I was gonna say.
I knew you were about to say that.
After sitting next to the dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, he don't give a damn about nothing but being on a football field.
Yo, for a whole,
which is impressive.
This is a real life fucking story. Real life story, really quick.
That's what you want, though. Just let the guy say what he has to say to the media. Let him be nice. Let him just give you the cordial answer, and let his talking be done on the field,
bro. Yeah. The only person of the fucking media, the only press pass carrying member of the media, I'll grab my press pass and show you my shit, was this motherfucker. This is the only person that Kyler Murray fucked with for a whole week. He didn't even barely talk to me. He talked to him.
Hey,
that's Rumboyz OG shit right there.
Kyler, bro. I'm with him, dude. Fuck the media, dude. Just get back out there, get on the field, just do what you do and let your fucking game show.
I think he sensed when he walked in the room, he was like, "Who doesn't necessarily
what do you think? Hey, what do you think the whole Patriots organization is about? They give the most bland, vanilla answers ever. Just like
Bill Belichick.
Just answer the media's question. Just answer the question the most vanilla, bland way you can, and just let the play on the field do the talking.
That's right, Pete. That's winning, right, girl. Pete. He was Kyler Murray's phone handler.
Listen, winning is what matters. It handle the media, be cordial to the media. Don't give them any stupid sound bites that they can use. Give them the most vanilla answer you can get, and then just let your play on the field do the talking. That's it.
I feel that.
Right, so let's go ahead. We all agree Murray is right there within that 15 to 20 range. So
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Rock 17.
17 and 18.
Is it on me?
Oh yeah, JD.
Okay,
yeah, JD, you're up. Yeah.
I got for 17. I got Derek Carr, And because I think that in a lot of cases, he's literally the only – I mean, he's the guy, like, on offense. So they keep on getting rid of all of his friends. So, like, everyone who's good on that team, they just get rid of him.
That's the best take ever. That is
they have Brown now.
We
they have
need to,
Brown.
we
so,
need to clip. We need to clip that. Clip that. That's the best sports take ever.
Oh, my friends are dead. Go ahead, JD.
My friends are Raiders fans. We always talk about this shit. Like, they just keep on, like, fucking him over. And then I got
and then bringing somebody like Antonio, bro. Like, good luck.
I got Tom Brady / Nick Foles. I feel like they're gonna have the same season.
Okay,
that's funny.
So you put Tom Brady?
Yeah, Brady. I guess Brady.
Brady where 17
for 20 or 19 or whatever.
Or no, for 18.
8 Oh, for 18.
Yeah.
16, 17, 18, JD. Yeah. 16, 17, 18.
Gotcha.
And Rumboyz Northeast, 16, 17, 18.
Ty, me and you have the same 16 and 18, but I put Brady in the middle, 17.
Okay. Perfect. Cool. Perfect. So now we're gonna get into our final two for each 19 and 20. I'll give everyone a moment here to kind of pick through their list.
I got my 1920.
Yeah, I was actually gonna just head off with the co-CEO.
19 is Brady. He's the GOAT. He's gonna do it. It doesn't matter. They still let him do what he does. So I am gonna go Brady at 19. Again, not a starting number one quarterback. If Tom Brady is your number one quarterback in fantasy football, you will lose and probably win less than 3
games. Listen, I'm a Patriots fan and a season ticket holder, and I'm telling you,
you would be.
The Patriots are not fantasy friendly because because Brady throws it to 15 different people a game. Brady throws it to the open guy. It doesn't matter who it is.
They're another one of those teams that play too smart. They play too smart. They don't give – not that the teams play for fantasy numbers. They don't give a damn. Again, the Chiefs will let Mahomes throw the ball for a deep-ass pass on third and whatever it is. Like, Bill Belichick is like, Brady, don't turn that freaking ball over. It's 3rd and 6. I'm going to run it and try and get that thing. Or I'm going to throw it for the easiest dump of 6 yards. We're not going deep. Like, they're just –
That's 100%.
Why I chose that. Jay Love making the rounds. What up, Jordan?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. What up, Jay Love? And my 20, rounding it out, is Jimmy.
What is up, bro? I haven't
mentioned him yet. I'm going Jimmy G. Again, he's all potential for me. I would not take him as number one, but he's one of those guys that you could see if you don't have the best top 10 quarterback and you get not stuck with Jimmy G, but you get him, you could see him taking the spot of your starting quarterback every couple weeks or if he goes hot. So.
All right. My final two.
Yep.
Stafford and Matt Stafford and Marcus Mariota.
Okay.
Those are my final two.
So can I I just want to state, what I really like about your Mariota pick is that
because here's the thing with Mariota.
There now.
Mariota's not, sorry to interrupt, Robbie. Mariota's not gonna win you the game, but he's also not gonna cost you either.
Health, bro, that thumb.
Yeah,
no, I know, but he's
fighting for the starting position right now.
But that's what I mean. It's like I said, he's one of those picks where he's not gonna kill you, but he won't win you the game either.
I feel that. Rumboyz, did you do your 19?
He's just a middle of the line quarterback.
I haven't done my 19 or 20. I got him, and I always got like 3 because I always am stuck between 2. But
we'll do guys after. We'll just throw.
Yeah, we'll do honorable mentions. We'll do 3 honorable mentions apiece.
Yeah, we'll do
3 honorable mentions.
Okay, all right, 3 honorable mentions then. All right, then I got Jimmy G and Josh Allen.
I like that.
And Josh Allen, the reason why Josh Allen is, again, I like usage. I want somebody who's going to be used a lot, who's not going to be dominated by the running game. He's probably going to get like 250, 2 touchdowns a game, I would imagine, will be his average. So he's got a big arm.
He'll get that because the Bills are going to play from being down the whole time.
At 19 and 20, I'm going to go Garoppolo and Brady. Once again, Patriots not friendly, but I have to put Brady into the conversation just due to the rings. I put Garoppolo at 19 though. just because.
Check. We working on the other hand now.
But yeah, no, that's facts. So that's my reason for Brady, but Garoppolo just because Deebo Samuel, Dante Pettis, George Kittle, Marquise Godwin. I just see it being an aerial attack.
I don't know, J-Love.
The running game for San Francisco. If you pick a running back for San Francisco and start him, you're
an idiot.
You're a fool. Because that starting running back for San Francisco is going to see the ball about 12 times a game.
Picking a running back for San Francisco is like playing an old Madden. Number 24 running the ball now today. Like there's no name to it. It just
No,
other guys are
it's realistically not going to matter because they're not.
They're going to give. The guys I was really debating on was Dwayne Haskins for the 20 spot too, because I seriously don't think.
J-Love, that was the talk of the town. That was it.
Yeah. So yeah, let's actually roll into honorable mentions. I mean, is Dwayne Haskins one of your honorable mentions or?
Oh yeah, that would be the honorable. Yeah, that'd be my number one honorable mention. Probably would be Dwayne Haskins.
Okay, you get two more.
Think he could be a good quarterback this year.
Homie doesn't have a starting job.
Like 26 touchdowns, maybe.
So really quick, one thing that I just want to mention with your honorable mention, it did come out just today that Doug Williams, Bruce Allen, and Dan Snyder, along with Coach Jay Gruden, will influence the decision on the starting job of who will take over. Now,
so you know what that says to me.
I already know what it says. I already know what it says.
It's Haskins.
It says,
no, it's not Haskins.
It says Haskins is right in the running.
No, you know what it says. There's that. You're absolutely correct.
That's what it says. It
says that
they are giving serious consideration to starting Haskins.
What it says is that we do not want to repeat history from the RG3 move, where
don't push him.
That's what Jay Gruden did. Now, not only did Jay Gruden do that, Jay Gruden also very well fucking knew that he was not healthy heading into that.
The whole organization knew that he wasn't healthy.
No, the way that Coach Gruden handled this, there was a lot of turmoil and a lot of BS. I'm gonna be. Coach Gruden loves his Kirk Cousins, his Case Keenums. He is going to worry about his RG3s and Dwayne Haskins. Read between that the way that you fucking want to.
Listen, Kirk Cousins can lick my Italian meatballs.
Hey, viva la Italy!
I dip him in some marinara sauce for him too.
So yeah, I just want to make sure though I clear that up on JD's honorable mention for Haskins because a lot of people are just there's a reason why the organization. Yeah, no, there's a reason why the organization is stepping in over top of Coach Gruden. I'm gonna be honest. I've always voted for Fire. He's a big ass.
Robbie, you're the Redskins fan. I've read that Gruden's the one that pushed RG3 to play through the knee injury.
Yes. RG3 was coming out saying I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this. And Coach Gruden was like, "No, you're going out there.
You need a W."
Yeah, you're like the doctors. They're like the doctors didn't find anything wrong, which our medical staff sucked in, and they all got fired. They still suck, and we're still firing.
But that's what I mean. You know who I blame for? I blame Gruden, and I blame the medical staff for RG3.
I blame Gruden and Shanahan. Shanahan was our offensive coordinator then. I blame Gruden and Shanahan.
Because here's the thing: if the entire Redskins stadium could see that he was hurt, and the entire national audience could see,
he's a fucking Bears fan, and he probably knew, but he was probably still fucking running around just trying to chase his first piece of pussy back then.
I had an RG3 jersey at the time. What the fuck?
Yeah, that RG3 jersey was like a 13-year-old size for you. Gave me that fucking RG3 jersey.
Little, goddamn, like RG3.
Ty Boogie with the pacifier when RG. Ty Boogie with the pacifier when RG3 was around.
Ty Boogie didn't even lose his virginity yet.
I can't even think of what year RG3 was.
I'm kidding with you, bro. You know I'm fucking with you, man.
I know.
You know what I mean?
All right, so my two honorable mentions.
Let's hear it.
You were a bad little motherfucker.
Yeah, we should.
Let's hear it.
My two honorable mentions would have to be one is going to be it's kind of an unknown, because he's on a new team, but one of them is would be Nick Foles.
I knew that honorable mention was coming.
He's up there for me.
One of them would be Nick Foles, right? And then my other honorable mention is another unknown, and that's Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Because he's got Manny Sanders and
Joe Flacco's a good backup quarterback for fantasy.
And Sutton.
And Fant. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So it's like
that is a run team. Run first team.
Okay. JD, did you drop 2 more honorable mentions?
Yeah, I can get one. I had the one. I had Haskins, but you talked about that one. And
I know I did.
For my other one, just to piggyback off of his, I'll choose Josh Rosen as a guy to watch. He's a guy to watch. He's got to pick as a backup, similar to Joe Flacco. Or I could do
2 more. I could do 2 more honorable mentions as too.
Yeah, everyone gets 3. Let's finish that Rosen take though. I like where this was going.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rosen. I mean, somebody like Rosen. I mean, you got nothing in Miami. He's a guy to watch. It's not something I wouldn't go all in. I wouldn't say, oh, he's going to be my starter. I wouldn't even rely on him as a backup. Like if you choose Kyler Murray and Josh Rosen, you're going to be in a freaking disaster because you might do really well, but I'm saying make sure you have a solid guy if you're going to pick somebody, one of those 2, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna, like you said, a player to watch. It's
got somebody to just keep an eye on.
My way of watching Josh Rosen is watching the waiver wire and being like, oh, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. Oh, he's still there. Oh, he's still there.
And that's also why we're doing the honorable mentions.
I'm in a list of 30. And
I could do 2 more honorable mentions, right?
Yeah, let's get your 2.
Right. Well, these are honorable mentions / guys you want to watch / sleepers.
Yeah.
Eli Manning and Dwayne Haskins.
Eli Manning?
Listen. Robbie just took the shot for me. But listen.
Why do I work with you motherfuckers?
Listen. They improved the Giants. Look at the last 4 games, 5 games.
Maybe took a shot too.
Right? Listen, I'm telling you, it's a sleeper or a long shot. But the Giants improved the offensive line. They did play better in the last 4 games of the season. A lot better. They scored 30 points a game, right? And they did play as a more cohesive unit.
If Saquon doesn't,
and the Giants did get a lot of help on defense this year. They got a lot of help on D.
Yeah, they changed some things defensively.
So this is what I'm saying.
Jay Love said he was rocking in your stream until you said Eli, and now he's back in ours.
I saw him leave.
Triet says we need a kickers summit too.
We will get kickers. We'll get defensive kickers.
Hey, is J Love in your stream?
Kickers will be a 15-minute episode.
Listen, is J Love in your stream?
Saying Cody Parkey sucks.
Is J Love in your stream?
Yeah.
You fucking traitor.
Make sure you guys check out Jordan Love's articles on Rumboyz.com if you guys have not already, as well as Rumboyz. Yeah. Let's see here.
Eli. That was almost as bad as Drew Brees not being.
I'm telling you though. You watch. I want you to. Ty, I'm pointing at you. When Eli at the end of the year is in the top 18 or top 15 quarterbacks.
He's not.
Somebody clip this whole fucking conversation of Bobby,
season, bro. Daniel Jones will take over at week 10.
Yo, Poppy Gokwan is gonna love this. Entertainer, all them motherfuckers, they would love this shit.
Who's paying you to say that? Who's paying you? That's BS.
Sports screen.
I'm not saying it's gonna, but it could.
Oh, there's one guy to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You know what? But
that's what it is. He's got that
chop it up. Eli out.
Let's go ahead.
But here's the thing, right? But don't get me wrong. When it comes to Eli, right? That guy.
Still scared of him, bro. You are still scared of Eli.
Eli beat the Patriots twice, and they ruined our undefeated
59
season.
years ago.
And they ruined our undefeated season. Them bitches are always going to be.
Hey, I thought mine was good. Wait to hear what Jay Love just said about Eli. Watching Eli Manning play is equivalent to giving yourself a fucking elephant tranquilizer dart.
A big-ass waste
of time, yeah.
A big waste of time that isn't worth remembering.
Sorry, Eli. We appreciate you and love you, my man. Anyways,
I love the Pirates.
As far away from him as we can get. My honorable mentions are Matt Stafford. I didn't mention him. Yes, I know what he could do. He could probably jump into the top 15 to 20.
Stafford is a regular season.
He easily could do it. It's just the team has to throw the ball every single down almost because they're down or they're first and 32. So like, it's just how it goes. So.
400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a loss.
The Lions OC is terrible.
JD is so fucking mean.
That boy, JD. My other mention that
is he going after me?
No, he went after Matt Stafford.
I said 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a loss.
Damn right. That's how it goes with him. My other honorable mention, I'm just saying him, not that I think he can do a lot because I don't have a lot of faith in him, but he does now have that receiver, is Derek Carr. We haven't talked about him. So he's another guy I'm watching the waiver wire. And if he has a couple games in a row where he starts to heat up or Antonio Brown just pretty much says, throw me the freaking ball, I'm going to score.
And he might be one of those. He might be one of those DNF guys that you plug and play with.
He could be worth it. Again, he's a mention.
DFS guy.
If you do daily fantasy and the matchup is there, you know what I mean.
This next one I'm not serious, but I gotta do it on Bobby.
I know what you mean, like the
Bobby, my next for you. I'm gonna mention Jameis Winston.
I think this is the year Jameis Winston just goes away.
Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby.
Wait, Jameis Winston?
I was gonna mention him anyway.
Bro, Jameis Winston is like a walking dumpster fire. He's like when the dumpster compacts and the juice drips out the bottom. That's what Jameis Winston is.
Dude, listen, I'm a Virginia Tech Hokies fan, right? When it comes to college football, and he played for FSU. Fuck any quarterback that's ever played for FSU, bro.
He could come up to Boston, and I'll buy him some crab legs for free.
Oh my god, because he ain't gonna be making shit in the NFL for much longer. Oh my goodness.
He wouldn't have to steal him. I'd just buy him for him.
Love, it was great. It was glorious. It
was man.
Glorious, my dude. No, honestly, that was a total joke. Fuck Jameis Winston. He's gonna be worse than the 32nd quarterback in the
Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston will be the worst quarterback in the NFL this year.
Number 34.
The best part about Jameis Winston was watching the Oregon Ducks chant "No means no."
No means no.
Last mention is Mariota. It's all on his health. I mean, he's going to play until he fucks his thumb up, but, like, that's it.
So, for me, it's going to be...
Tannehill has a shot at the starting position?
Fuck no.
No?
No. He's fucking Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah.
Dude, he's got an arm. He can throw down the field.
Ryan
Mariota, he's not as good at, like, everything else, obviously.
JD, not only are you in jail, but we should just burn that key. We should just melt that.
Dude,
key.
I was reading a training report.
They took Tannehill because they know Mariota can't be healthy.
Yeah, they took Tannehill as a backup. I'm just gonna say that.
Well, yeah, exactly. Just because they want a lot of talent.
Just put that lock on that jail cell and just melt that key.
The thing with Tannehill is he's hurt literally every year, so he never stays consistent anyway.
So my honorable mentions, of course, one of them is gonna be similar to kind of most of the pack. I'm gonna go with Matt Stafford. Like JD said, 300, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns and a loss. He's good for it. But I'm gonna go Nick Foles next. Just because he's Big Dick Nick. He's won a Super Bowl, so I need to put some respect on his name. But then finally, just to wrap it all up,
dude, that city should bow to Nick Foles. He carried that damn team to a Super Bowl.
100%.
He gets free drinks everywhere.
The nickname they gave him. Like, what more do you got to say to bow to the guy?
Exactly.
Dick Nick.
Yeah. Old Saint Nick. Like, there's nothing you can, so that speaks within itself.
And you know what's funny, right? You know how much that must burn Carson Wentz's ass. That dude took over. That dude not only took over his team, but he took it over like a boss and led them to the Super Bowl and beat the Patriots.
Facts. No,
that is some serious facts.
And then I got to my final honorable mention. I know that on my sportscaster piece, I kind of got into it, and I didn't necessarily rag on them, but I did just kind of tell the truth about the Cincinnati Bengals. So I am going to go ahead and select Andy Dalton as my last honorable mention, just because you have to go out there, Andy, and you got to prove yourself. And if you don't fucking prove yourself,
the Red Rockets run like a red sparkler at this point.
Exactly. But that's why I mentioned him, because hey, if someone out of his camp, his publicist or his agent or somebody sees this, hey, Andy, you gotta fucking prove me wrong, dude. And that's just where I'm at.
Like I said, I made a list of 30.
Dude, he's clearly taken like 3 steps backwards. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean,
he was damn good a couple years ago.
The gameplay the last 2 years has proven that he's taken a major step backwards.
Top 5, top 10 wide receiver.
Maybe Ryan Finley steps in for him, but I mean, once again, I'm calling him out to answer that call of duty. Last time he called someone out,
I feel bad for Ryan Finley having to go into
Red Rocket.
Yeah,
to go into that organization with the disaster that it is. I feel bad for that kid.
Yeah, I feel bad for Finley and Joe Mixon the most out of anyone.
Bro, AJ Green, put him on a halfway.
AJ Green's going to get traded halfway through the season. Are you kidding AJ Green's getting traded this year.
Do you know what he could do on
Robbie, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? AJ Green is not going to be a Bengal at the end of the year.
Fuck no. No,
that organization needs all the help they can get. There is no way he is a Bengal. I bet by the deadline. I bet by the trading deadline in the NFL, he's gone. He's done. He's gone as a Bengal.
Guaranteed. Really quick, Karam said worst QB in NFL history. Karam said it's Nathan Peterman. There's a quarterback by the name. There's a quarterback by the name of Ryan Leaf that you may be too young to remember.
That's Ryan Leaf, absolutely.
That's why you say that, because of how good he was supposed to be.
Absolutely, Robbie. I forgot about Leaf. You're right, Ryan Leaf.
Yeah.
If he wasn't a second pick, everyone would be like, he was all right. He just wasn't very good. But the fact that he was supposed to be that good.
Yeah. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into some sign-offs. Let's go ahead, and I want to have Rumboyz Central kick it off with his sign-off. I know he's got a lot of shit lined up, so let's get into you, JD. What's good, bro?
Hey, can we do one thing?
What's up?
Who are 2 guys that you would recommend that people stay far away from?
Andy Dalton,
2.
Jameis Winston and Andy Dalton.
Jameis Winston and Eli Manning.
Facts.
I'm with I would say Dalton is definitely one, and then
maybe Trubisky.
Either Winston or Tannehill.
Yep.
If he even starts. But
Tannehill won't start.
Listen, they get your hopes way up, and they hype. The thing is Winston has good hype people.
Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. I'd probably stay away from Flacco too.
He's got.
But we'll do a whole bust. We'll do a whole bust. We could do a whole bust episode too. So we'll save those for later.
Oh yeah, we'll do a whole shit talking episode.
Rash buckets.
Ed Oliver was like, Jamarcus Russell was the worst. Yeah, Jamarcus Russell was.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell wasn't the worst. He didn't just give a he just
creamed his way out the league.
Hey, did you guys hear the story about they gave him blank tapes and told him to study them?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I watched film on this and this, and they were like, you're cut.
Yo, I'll save that for later.
That was a funny story. I read that article. I was dying.
I'm gonna start testing future Rumboyz prospects that way.
Blank tapes.
So let's go ahead and get into the sign-offs. Rumboy Central, hit him with it. What's good?
All right. Well, dilly, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us during this awesome summit. We'll have many more tomorrow, though. We got a lot of articles coming to rumboyz.com. Even tonight, we're going to release a few. I got my big 3-week weekly recap that for week 1 that just came out. And then tomorrow, after you guys check out Robbie J versus Adam Rank, which you must check out.
Ty Boogie.
Tune in to Rumboyz.
Yeah, for all of you,
the Rumboyz OG versus Adam Rank. Period.
For all of you guys that are listening on the Northeast channel here, listen up, guys. There is a debate coming tomorrow between El Capitan and Adam Rank that y'all are definitely not gonna want to miss.
The Rumboyz are taking on Adam Rank from Good Morning Football.
Yeah.
Sick.
This is Rumboyz versus the world. So y'all show up and support the crew.
Show up and support us during this. It's gonna be crazy, but it's gonna be awesome. But after that, if you like League of Legends, tune in on Rumboyz Sportscaster, and we're gonna go through literally like the entire League of Legends North America day. So chill with me on Rumboyz on Sportscaster, Rumboyz Central. We're gonna be doing Cloud9. We're going to be doing Fnatic. It's going to be basically North America versus Europe. So it's going to be freaking awesome. Check it out. For like 4 hours.
Fuck yes.
Damn.
Fuck yes. My man's Rumboyz Central.
Badass gaming.
Rumboyz Northeast. Tell them what you got rocking on the schedule.
You know what it is. We do all the 4 Boston major sports, guys. Patriots, Bruins, Celtics, and Red Sox. And we got the Red Sox games coming all up. Anytime there's a Red Sox game, you find it here, man. Any breaking news for the Celtics and the Bruins in the offseason, also Patriots camp coming up. And looking forward to that. Any news for any of the other 3 that are in the offseasons, you can easily find it here. I'm going to be dropping a few Patriots, a Patriots piece, and then I will be definitely following the Kyrie updates and giving you guys updates on where he's going to be at, because it's definitely worth following, because that could shape where Kevin Durant goes as well.
Mm-hmm.
And just the Red Sox are in full swing. So play-by-play for the Red Sox. Make sure y'all show up and show the love. And I will see you guys for the next Red Sox game. That's what I'm going to be calling.
Now, really quick. I heard from a little bird, right? I heard from a little birdie that this Patriots piece you have coming out, it's going to be quite the tearjerker.
It's definitely going to I'm going to come at it from a little bit of a
deeper standpoint,
of a different angle. So you all might want to be on the lookout for that.
Bob Lay retired today. He's about to be
Today is the anniversary of a certain event in Patriots history.
We won't get into it. We'll let y'all see the piece.
Yeah, it is about an anniversary event of a certain Patriots news item, we shall say.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to say about that.
You got it. You got to tune in. Make sure that you guys follow all of us on Twitter in order to get that.
Here's the thing, guys, right?
Definitely.
We can't say it enough. We're all part of a big-ass team, man. All of us. So if you support one channel, we're all the sports coverage you're ever going to need. So if you support one, you might as well show love to all of us, because we're all in it together. We're all a big-ass team.
Reach.
We're all in this together. I'm kidding.
And you might get more stuff like that. So
exactly, we actually have fun. So I guess it's just up for us to get into it. Ty Boogie, you have anything for? I know that we're on a tight schedule between studying for the debate and everything. Did you have anything?
I was gonna say, maybe something tonight. I'll try and just put something together. Honestly, just really looking over teams most of the rest of the night. So we'll see if I can get anything in there tonight. Otherwise, for sure, doing the Adam Rank thing tomorrow, and maybe covering the first couple innings of the Cubs game. I was going to do that whole thing. Thought we'd have time for that, but it sounds like it's now right during our Adam Rank event. So
Sorry.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's worth it.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah, you listen. You guys are not gonna want to miss that.
There's a lot of
That Adam Rank debate is going to be awesome. Y'all need to show up there and be dropping them pirate flags. I want to take over this event.
Everybody's got to be
Damn
there.
right. Yeah. So honestly, mainly just doing some studying for that. So we'll see if we can find some other news. Maybe even everybody's been dropping opinions on KD declining his option. Maybe just a little opinion on that of me. So we'll see what's up.
Nope.
This NBA offseason is going to be insane.
Insane. And actually, so get into, for myself, I'm trying to not at all. I know that I say that I'm not going to, but I end up doing it. I'm going to try and not drop any more pieces for the remainder of the night. If I do, it'll be just uploads to YouTube from previous pieces that we have already worked on. For the rest of the night, I am planning on trying to turn off all notifications for all services and just study for the debate tomorrow. Because I want to come in prepared. It's not every day that a YouTube channel, a sportscaster channel, independent podcast gets to debate an NFL analyst that's on NFL Network.
Good Morning Football.
Yeah,
bro, it's
popular channel. Popular show.
It's a hell of an opportunity, and it's going down.
100%.
Cheers, y'all.
So I mean, other than that, I mean, I just really want to, take this moment to be just ask for some seriousness, and everyone just please be there to support us tomorrow. Show that love. Blow up Adam Rank on Twitter and Insta and Facebook and just be like, yo, I'm so excited. Like, just be nice, but just make him feel welcome so that he wants to do this again. Because it sounds like before it's even started, he may want to do this again. And we are working on some other things in the future too, to get you guys more analysts on our show, to get you guys analysts on Rumboyz Central and Rumboyz Northeast, to get you guys players and so on and so forth. So just keep supporting with us and rocking with us and telling your friends about us. What we've done in 8 months.
Spread the word, man.
Yeah.
Spread the word.
Yeah, what we've done in 8 months and what we've done together as a team since we've all decided to come together and be a team are truly incredible, amazing things. And I couldn't thank our team, our staff, our players.
Would it hurt you to smile? Shit.
Bro, this fucking World Series game is.
He's watching College World Series.
I'm about to like.
Oh wow, he's going ham.
Bases loaded, 3-2, 2 outs.
Yeah.
Dude just hit a dinger last time he was up.
It looks like that face looks like someone just dropped one in your cereal.
Bro.
But real talk though, I mean, even though he's not fucking smiling, we love our staff, we love our players, everyone's a team player.
Bro, we communicate daily,
minutely, secondly, and I can promise you guys from all 4 of us that are here, we're missing one right now, but I can promise you from all of us here, we will give you guys all of our hard work, our dedication, our passion, and all of our knowledge to give you the best sports coverage available. Other than that, team, you ready for the toast?
Hey, without them, there's no us.
Yeah. Without the viewers, without the fans, without the listeners.
Without all you guys watching and supporting and liking.
Before the toast, can I have a shout out? Can I do a shout out?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I just want to say, Triet, thank you for holding down on my Sportscaster. Everybody on Sportscaster, everyone who's not in Sportscaster, get in Sportscaster. Everybody holding down on Sportscaster. Shout out to you all.
Yeah.
Good shit.
If you enjoy sports news and sports coverage and you have not checked out the Sportscaster app or the website, you need to.
Along with Rumboyz.com.
Along with our website, because the website is run by that man right there, Rumboyz Central, and that dude works his ass off. You guys, y'all need to, all the updates, all the news, it's all gonna be. We want to hear from you guys too. The website as a forum. Like, ask us your questions. If you got fantasy questions, if you got any questions, throw them on the website, man.
Also, as far as the website goes, shout out to Caleb, the website.
Yes, our web manager.
Really put it together.
Yeah, our webmaster Caleb is fucking amazing.
Template.
Yeah,
webmaster is amazing.
The website runs and looks awesome.
It's almost like we try to do like Bleacher Report, move the fuck over.
Damn.
Cheers to me.
Cheers to you.
Hold on, let me get my beer.
Yup.
Let me get my beer.
All the Rumboys and girls, what it do?
Dilly, guys.
Hey. We are out of here.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Later.